Hello, welcome back. This is your girl J Essence, and we are checking out houses again. So one of the themes that we did is I should have just uploaded a video over $500 houses, and so I kind of wanted to go back and revisit that because I just know that there's more out there, but you have to understand it's about neighborhood, it's about negotiation, it's about clientele. So sometimes you find a gem and sometimes you just find a house or whatever, but we're going to try to just give you that variety once again. So this house that I'm looking at is in a different location, and just so you know, because of my pronunciation, I'm going to look off screen to make sure I get it correct, but we're in a really popular area that a lot of people know in Kigali, and it's the Kwamashimiri. No, did I say it?
Kwamushimire.
Kwama Mashimiri. And it's actually in Kimaronko. I can say that because there's a market there. And the area is kind of, there's this, remember I said before, Kimaronko is a really big area. So this area is actually past the prison, and then you just make a turn and you get here. And so once again, lots of traffic, very busy, popular area. But we're gonna go ahead and tour this house right now. And if you kind of see the outside, you have this massive big front porch that you're able to kind of just, so you can have both hands for the camera, kind of able to see here. And then you have a decent sized yard right there to kind of figure out. Great driveway. And we're gonna go inside. And the first thing that I actually noticed when I walk inside here is, again, the open space for the living room, but real creative with the ceiling and building like this wooden canoe type, boating type thing here. And then you do have your recessed lights in here, but just really good spacing. And if you come back here, your viewpoint is really just right outside the windows for the living room area. Now, I'm gonna go immediately off the living room to the left, and here we have a couple of bedrooms. We have a very small area, beautiful office if you chose to do so, right here immediately when you come in. And then when we come back over here to this bathroom here, with your shower system here, windows, wash bin here, and then you have, once again, another bedroom right here as well. So one of the things that I really told people, if you were to come into this type of situation, if you're working with a very low budget, or basically I'll say a budget within the 500 realm, is that you could really just kind of close this door off and create your own ensuite here. And you could change this to like a full closet, then have your bathroom, and then have your bedroom. Like, you can just look at these things and become creative in building what you want, depending on how many people. Hey everyone, I gotta break in for a second just to let you know that if you've ever thought about relocating to the continent, especially to Rwanda, I've created a course just for you. It's called relocatetorwanda.teachable.com. And trust me, I've put everything that you need to think about just into this one course. I'm talking about currency rates, how to get your money over, how to deal with your phone, neighborhoods, sustainable income, ideas about how to turn around and grow and make sure that once you make your move is made, okay? So, if you're thinking about anything, trust and believe this is really the tool that you need. I've had a lot of people already tell me how helpful it is, and we're growing in our community every single day. Let me tell you what, don't trust me? Here's a coupon for you. Discount me. Just put in discount me, you get 50% off. Why? Because I'd rather you have the information in your pocket and what you know, okay? Relocate to Rwanda.teachable.com. Check it out if you're even thinking about relocating anywhere. You definitely need to know the right type of questions to be asking. All right, creative in building what you want, depending on how many people's in the house. Let's go to the other side. So when we come in here, we have this area right off here. So we have the dining here, and then we're gonna go outside to the patio, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I wanna go straight to the kitchen and this area right here. So you have this closed off kitchen, but you have the space here where you have your wash bins. You definitely have space to put in your refrigerator, stove, however you want, because this is unfurnished. And then you have even this pantry, patio space, not patio, pantry space back here. So you can put additional foods, you could put your refrigerator back here. You could do so many things right here in this kitchen space. When we come out of the kitchen, we go to the left through the dining, and this is where we have our outside area. Here, great spacing on just the patio. Right here, all of this spacing here, your clothesline, and even the workers area, which we know we call the service quarters, but we're coming up with new names. I've heard you in the comments. But this area back here to be able to do things. So, real quick, if you're in the comments now and you're still watching, post below the type of houses you want us to check out, because we have another list and I want to make sure that I'm getting what you want to see, right? Okay, so we're gonna go back inside, and when we come in here, oh wow, a lot of rooms. You get choices. You get choices. Let's do this. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the left, and we come here now. We have once again another bathroom area here, wash bin, toilet, shower. But I'm gonna come back. And you actually have 2 rooms here. So let's go in this one. So you have a space and you have this recessed area that you could choose to use as wardrobe, choose whatever you choose to do. And then you have another bedroom right here where you have the same options as well as stuff at the top to be able to do things. So if you talked about before, when I talked about that creativity, once again, if I close the door, you created another ensuite here with 2 rooms and a bathroom. So stick your kids in here or something, but you have that option. I know it's a bit dark, it's just shadowy for today, we'll fix it. So then you have, we talked about 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. We still have another space back here where you have your master. Check this bathroom out, baby. Check how you bathe and be up in the luxury necessity of life here. Full basin, scrub-a-dub-dub. Give me some love in a tub lifestyle that goes right here. And so then we come back out to this master. Wow, they really did the spacing on this master. Look how big it is. In fact, you got your echo, right? Big spacing. If I turn around and do this, let me show you. I'm 5'3", so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 steps across, plus you have your wardrobe in here already, and you have your space at the top. This is a very big master. Very big master for what you're getting. Very lovely. So this is house 1. We got some more, so we're not quite done. See you soon. So we're in Bahare. Babare. I just want to say it again though. Babare. Babare. Hey, Babare. Okay, so we're in Babare. We're looking once again at another 500. Know that someone's still in the house, but they are vacating soon. And Babare is in Kamarongo still. And I'm already going to sit here and say shout outs to the landlord or something, because just the garden area is really, really gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful here. And one thing I really do like, if you come in close, is there's just an assortment of floral, and you actually could smell them. But you have your, I think daisies, but you have your purple and your red. And I'm actually smelling the garden, which is like this beautiful floral fragrance right now. So this little walkway takes us in. Gorgeous tree. And I'm sorry, because this is part of me with Hatama. I am checking the lever tree, because that's really big with me and the pesticides. And it's just very green and robust, especially after the rains we've had. Just really gorgeous upkeep on the garden. And then you come in. So you already have this opportunity for great patio and relaxation here. Because one thing that's really unique is if you go back to the garden, how they grew the vines up. So it kind of keeps you a little bit secluded but beautiful in your own space. So it's not big walls. The walls are covered up with the hedges, which just give it a better ambiance and private feel. So we come back around and we're actually going to walk in, and I'm going to respect the space. And great living room. Now, when it comes, it's furnished or unfurnished? Unfurnished. It is unfurnished, which gives you just a lot of space here, because this is really just big and open and wide. And then you come back over here, and they've painted this with an accent wall. And look at the wooding on the ceilings. Very dark and clean. I don't know if it's mahogany, but I want to say mahogany just to feel important. But look at the ceiling work here. And then you come into the dining area. And once again, you have the accent with the walls with the painting, and that's just really gorgeous. That also lets you know that if you were to talk to the landlord, you have some alternates you might be able to do with paint choices and being able to kind of bring in something that feels like you. We come into this kitchen, and great space on the kitchen because it's actually pushed back. So you have your wash space here, refrigerator here, stove here, but it's just open. Look at all this. So if you're dicing over here and you're sizzling over here and you're slicing over here, you can really just move with this. Let's go ahead and take it, because we're going to go ahead and just kind of follow the flow of the house. And we're going to look over here to where there's a little work area here. And we're going to push this the opposite way, so we're not going to look at the people's belongings, and just see how far back this patio goes, with another little gardenish area that you can do whatever you want to with back there. And I believe those are the banana leaves. So those are very young banana trees, but you could definitely do something with that here. So we're going to go back inside. You have 2 tanks, water tanks to make things happen. And then we go in, and we're going to now look at the other side of this house. Because basically when you come back in, everything to your left is what we just saw. So when we come down this hallway, we're into the bedrooms and hallway now. And see, this is a bathroom. So you're here, shower right here, wash bin, toilet right here. Everything, once again, just where you need it. A nice moving space, walking space, not too much. We come across, and we're in our first bedroom area with wardrobes already inside. And then, like I said, people are still here now, so I'm not going to stay too long because that's their private space. You have another bedroom, great spacing here, right here with your wardrobes and your area up at the top. And then you have this kind of master room here with your wardrobes, and then your bathroom here. Just gonna sneak in. Your bathroom has a tub and shower, but we're going to leave because this is somebody's humble home right now still. So just really good spacing on this one.
No tiles.
And also, this is another big one, is no tiles. What does this mean? Baby, you have not caught the slippage before. It can be very slippery, slippery, but this one has grip now. So, because I think this is more of a concrete.
Yeah.
And so, see that? Y'all don't know about that Tom Cruise slide. Y'all don't know about being in them socks and sliding to your destination. But just beautiful, easy, quietish way to do things. So, this was house 2, baby boy. House 2. What you gonna do? Because we're heading over to house 3. House 3. I was trying to rhyme, but I can't do anything with that right now. See you soon. Welcome to Naragunga. And yes, I actually said it right. I said it like I am a Kiron de Naragunga. and that is an area in Kanumbe. And I'm going to tell you now, we're going to go ahead and check a house, and we're in that $500 range. This house actually can negotiate seriously down from lower. I've heard a number whispered to me like 350, and before you sit there and be like, oh my God, 350 for this house, which is actually a really, really good price. You also have to know the right questions to ask your realtor or whoever's showing you around, because Kanumbe has certain spots, so you have to make sure you really, really know where you're going when it comes to those certain spots that I'm kind of talking about. And no, don't get paranoid. I'm not talking about safety. It's just some utility issues that are still being worked out through the city and neighborhood. So you just need to make sure that whoever you're working with is 100% honest and upfront with you on, is this in an area that has utility problems, or is this in a very, really good area? And ask the neighbors just so you can get a better understanding. But we're looking at houses today. So, beautiful, small lawn, but neighborhoodish. Like, look at the neighborhoodish. I'm feeling so neighborly right now with this neighborhood. And then we're gonna go ahead and walk in, and then you see immediately, of course, unfurnished, very big, bright open living room area. And check that window out. With your ceilings very high up, which is kind of like a recurring theme. And then you're moving immediately into this living room, dining room, kind of partaking area. So what we see now, again, is you have a split to the left, and you have a split to the right, or you can go on down. You see my flight attendant arms right here. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight to the left on this one and see exactly what we have. And the first thing I'm going to show you is that you actually have a hallway that's going to connect you right where we just saw, which is going to be the kitchen. We're going to start here to where they kind of created this master bedroom, bathroom type feel. So while we have a door here, this bathroom is actually accessible from the inside as well. So let's go in, and you have a wardrobe right here, and we're going to open up the bathroom here. So this bathroom has your tub and also has your toilets right here. So then we come back around and we back out here, and we're gonna go where the master bedroom would be. And so you have another set of wardrobe that can just be moved and adjusted anywhere because it is detached. And then you have the master bedroom area with the view that goes straight outside, okay? So we're gonna come back now and go through this hallway. Remember that this entire space can be closed off. And we have another bedroom here with the detached wardrobe and the Winnie the Pooh. There we go, Winnie the Pooh, how about you? And then we're gonna come back into going down even further to another bedroom right here with the view for the outside, and the bathroom here. And so you have your toilet, you have your shower right here to where you have your faucet here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut straight over into the kitchen. Beautiful brown tiling. I like that little naturalistic feel. With your regular wooden. I miss these. You have no idea. Huh? You want me to turn it on? Oh. How do you turn it on?
Go
Yes. Yego mazi. Let me see. So they're doing some work in here. You see the drip, drip, the drip, drip, the drip, drip, the drip, drip, and push. And there is your water pressure. Yes, to the water pressure. And then I'm going to turn it back off. 350 in Kanumbe. We keep on going. And you have your pantry here. Very big space. Put your refrigerator in here, put some food there. Very big space. And then we have the outside work area. Outside, actually, you have some kind of walking space, working space with this, especially since they put the clothesline over here. So you have this area here, staff quarters to be worked out in the back. And then we're going to go ahead and cut. Now, ta-da! And as soon as we cut to this left here, you have a bathroom here and a bedroom here. So that gives us like 4 bedrooms. Okay. And checking for your latches here. Which you think? Yes, Diego.
Things you want to open.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's awesome. So that's what we have here. Trying to make sure I didn't miss a space. Okay, so they took up the extra space that would go back here for this pantry back here. That's where you're getting that extra space there from. Okay, so this is what we looked at for that. Remember that 500, 350 range here in Nambe in Naruguru.
Nyarugunga.
I almost had Naruganga. Here you go. World, Naruganga. Naruganga, the world. $500 in Kabagabaga. Hard find. Rare find. But remember, one of the things that I'm trying to do in this video is to give you realistic expectations of houses. So don't worry, I have other videos where we go to different price ranges as well. This is just our tour right now. And what we did find, we stumbled upon a 500 in Kabagabaga. So let's take a look. First of all, just shout out once again to floral arrangements. These flowers, yo, these flowers. Ah, the hibiscus life right here. Very gorgeous and beautiful. And again, another beautiful small garden. Little trim, it can go around the edges. I'm gonna go into this house, and before we really break down the house, I'm gonna show you a very common problem here in Rwanda, and that is just the humidity. So if you ever do walk into a house with humidity problems, do know that's something that is easily fixable. It has nothing to do with the foundations. It's nothing to do with the make of the house. That most tenants or landlords end up having to do major humidity work on their houses because there's a lot of moisture that comes from under the ground here in Rwanda, and so it naturally creeps up into the build of the houses. So I'm going to cut in real quick so I can show you what I mean, because this house is going under humidity work. No, they didn't do the lights. Somebody's trying to do something in the place of love and romance. Okay, but here we go to this humidity. I'm going to start over here. So what you will see, and it's going to be hard to see on camera, is that the wall will kind of bump up. And if you chip it, what you see is this. Like I said, it's not bad build. It's actually still strong, but this is humidity. And so what happens is they'll come in and break this up and then like recoat it and repaint it with this correct, whatever they use for the foundation. So the treatment. So you see this one? This one's actually going through. It's already been taken apart, and so they're going to come back through and they're going to put the treatment over it and then paint over it. They should not just be painting over it. They'll be doing the treatment and then painting over it, and honestly it looks the same as it does. So I wanted to show you that before we go into the house, because anytime you see, no, they did not. Look at the disco lights. Let's go ahead and start going through this little house, baby, because this house is the love shack. The love shack. Hey! B52 in the house, if you know what I mean. So, let's just start with the living room, with the little disco ball Studio 54 in right here. Baby, there's plans in the atmosphere for this one. And then we go into the living room, which we're right here. And this is where we saw our humidity work here. Into the kitchen. I want to see, does the kitchen have any special lighting? 1, 2, 3, bam, bam. Oh, the lights change colors. Look, this white, I don't know if you can see it, pink, white and pink, white. Babe, you better set the mood right. You better set the tone. So this is the kitchen here. This is, of course, is where you're putting your stove or refrigerator. Yeah. And then we go to the outside here for a quick little look-see. So you got that cooking area back here. You have staffing quarters and area for back here over this way. And then you got it tiled for sweeping and mopping. So we then come back around and we're looking at the bump, 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 bump. So this is downstairs and upstairs. Downstairs you have another entrance right here to this room here. Let's see, you get surprised with regular lights, regular room, regular life. And then we have our bathroom, which I'm gonna sit there and say we back to the 19 psychedelic walls with the bubbles coming up. Bubbly me, baby. Won't you bubble me? Bubble me. These things look like the little things you would want to pop. Nice texture and feel. You have your shower right here. And you have this bathroom here. And then we go into, the other bedroom right here. And more humidity work happening right here. So when we look up, you got this right here. But we're actually gonna go ahead and take this thing up the stairs. So we're gonna go on up to the love shack. Okay. I need to stop, but you guys, the lights, you can't tell me them lights didn't catch you off guard. They caught me off guard. Let's go. We got a little rail here, if you want the curtains here. And then we're actually going straight into bedrooms. I think, let's see, because there's hallways over here. So this is bedroom right here. With your toilet, sink, and shower. So this is excellent for the person who wants it all in one space. You got it. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and you gotta go, you gone. It's right there. Bedroom, bam. Or maybe it's just a really big bathroom as well. You can make it a closet, wardrobe. There's things you can do. And we come over here, and then we have another outro entrance, and we have 2 bedrooms and a bath here. So let's go ahead and catch this one here. Nice little small, quaint little area here. Then we go into this bedroom here with your sink, toilet, shower here. 500 in Kabagabaga. And then another small bedroom here. Now, the other thing that I did not say is when we talk about 500 in Kabagabaga, we had to go down, 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 down. Yes, we went down, downtown. That's the way to this house. Round and round, no in, just out. Okay, but that's how you got here. Because you're really in the valley of Kigali. I like that one. I might have to name you something after that one, the Valley of Kigali. You going to the valley? Kigali Valleys? So, one reason why, remember when I talked to you about pricing, it's location, location, location. So if you're coming out to Rwanda and you're like, hey, I want to get 500, you really need to be more willing to understand that your budget might change based upon neighborhood or even location in neighborhood. And then like you said, and we said earlier, fixtures or utilities, roads, the tarmac road versus dirt roads, and just a lot of different factors. So you really can't just do blind decisions. That's one reason why My Cousin Connection, if you connect us, we do have somebody who we work with that will get your specific details and scout those areas out for you and give you, and that's the cool thing I really like about what we do, is that we scout first and give you the things that's on your list instead of just people who just take you to everything. Trust me, it happens. And then kind of waste some of your time. We're going here and we walking down, but I'm gonna say peace. I know you with me. I know you with me. We are still in Kigali and we have stumbled, I'm saying stumbled on another, to me, still deal. Still deal. However, I'm gonna have to give you some of that information because we talked about negotiation. So this entire video set is about houses that are 500. This house is 500 with a year, is it a year up front or a year commitment?
Yeah, up front.
Year up front. So if you're willing to pay for the entire year, then you get this for housing. If not, the prices do change per how many months you give. So example, if you did 6 months up front, it becomes 600. The other thing is that they actually have done some renovating, and that's a good thing. And they actually renovated above their neighbors. They've already changed over the roofing because there's a certain tile that was made, and we know about that, and it had that asbestos in it. So the government has told people to get rid of that roofing system, and this roofing system is actually already gone. The other thing is that you've got this view here, and you have this section off for the ability for garden and planting. So if you were really, really into gardening, I think this is a great area to section off. And they did this little walkway up into this patio here. And I gotta shout them out, y'all. The motif. You know what I'm saying? Just something to give it a little pop, a little color, a little flavor, you know. They had to do something. But even with the planting here, very smart. And this is a light plant, so I know exactly what they're trying to do. And it's just kind of brightening up this area a little bit. So you have your new tiles, you got your new motif. But let's go ahead and see what happens when we walk inside. And can I say this real quick? If you see me in the dark, bam, 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 bam. Talk about lighting. Talk about lighting. And so you can even see here the lighting fixtures. You got your star bedazzle on the wall, your recessed lights. Somebody really came in and tried to do some interior designing with this. Look at the floor with the gray tile, with the white tile in the middle, even over here. All the way to go to where you have the special walling with this wood. Nice and smooth. It's something very different to kind of pick up this lighting piece. They're creating the kitchen. This is kitchen. Space, baby. Space. So I'm going to guesstimate what they're trying to do here. And I can see already here, they're going to do some kind of bar area type thing here with this. And then you have this nice black, you know what I'm saying? I ain't touching too much. I'm on camera. No witnesses. But you have your area here. I like the fact you have this plug here and here. You don't understand. That makes a difference. That does make a difference. And then you have this area here to where your sink is. New fixture. And then this entire counter space, once again being smart with the plug-ins. Because that's your microwave, that's your toaster, that's your kettle, that's your curling iron. No, I'm just playing, but you know, you see what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and go to the back. And back here is our staffing area. And I know I normally don't go back here, but this is really good use of space here. There's room here, there's a room here, there's more cooking space back here. And we started here, but I didn't really show you with the Kigali, just the drive-in driveway. You got a car here, and you have this whole area here. Great spacing for parking. Great spacing for parking. So we come back. And if you see ashy elbows, let it go. I didn't cocoa butter down my life today, you know. Sometimes we get busy in life. All right, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go now. This is officially like the house. We're in the house. Bam, and again, look at the brightness of the lighting. Check this out. Coming here to the right, bedroom with wardrobe. So once again, you see the renovation. They're doing some painting. I don't know if they're going to change over the coloring, but you can see fresh paint here. But once again, the brightness, this is really bright, y'all. Like, I don't need my reading glasses. This is really bright. And looking here to that. But I'm gonna come off on this one and we're gonna go. So this one is the reveal. Just this is luxury. This is how you use the bathroom. You be like, you know what? I got to go. Bam! Like that's how you do that, right? But the big reveal. And this is me. I kind of feel like the toweling is Stone-ish, so you got the big, like that's the Jesus tomb door. Like, is Jesus still in the tomb? Let me move and see. Then you get into the stonework right here. Raindrop shower, like let it pour down on me. So if you natural, you good. If you wearing your wigs, take it off. To right here with this extra building, changing tile a little bit. And moving there. So now we have our 2 bedrooms. We're coming here for another regular bedroom. Here, wardrobe is in here. And painting, they're still doing the renovations on it and trying to really spruce it up to bring it to life. And then, guess how you do it. This would be technically your master. Is there a door here? Do you think there's something behind here or do you think there's this wall? Behind your numbers. Behold. A whole nother bathroom. You want a bathroom. You got a bathroom. So, spacing's a little bit better for this one. You still have your shower, your tile coming down here, and your toilet. Better spacing. New toilets. You don't understand. Things that you gotta look for. New toilets. So this is really nice here to where you have your bedroom. Nice little view. You can see the garden. Master here. Let me go ahead and close the door. Not just one. It's really not heavy at all. It's right here. You can use one hand. So this was the steel in Kabagabaga. Remember, this one's negotiable based upon how you pay the contract. Okay, so I ain't telling you nothing, but I'm telling you something. But this is the information. I'm done for today, hence the shirt coming off because your girl is hot and hungry. Because what? I like to eat a little bit at a time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below. Make sure you're subscribing. JS's Journey, taking you on another trip. Peace.